First, we're going to talk about the effect of the financing cost on the levelized cost of solar photovoltaic power. Photovoltaic solar energy is an energy source that produces electricity from renewable source obtained directly from solar radiation by a semiconductor device called photovoltaic cell. This type of energy is used to supply housing isolated from the power supply and to produce electricity on a large scale through distribution networks. Since 2001 till now, there has been an exponential growth in the production of photovoltaic energy, doubling approximately every 2 years. Well, it's important to explain about the levelized cost of electricity and the global horizontal irradiation. The levelized cost of electricity, or LCOE, is the cost of produce the energy, and the GHI is the irradiation over a territory. The blue curve represents the relationship between the WACC and LCOE, and the red curve represents the relationship between GHI and the WACC. It's interesting to say that the north of Chile has an average of 6 in the GHA that represents a minimum impact over LCOE.
Methodology and data. LCOE is levelized cost of energy. The LCOE is defined as the theoretical cost of generating electricity and serves to compare unit over the economic life of the different technology costs. To estimate LCOE values per country, we may use nationally specific data for the solar resource and the cost of capital, and assume uniform values for the cost of installation, operation, and maintenance. Where this equation is for the LCOE calculation. LCOE M is levelized cost of electricity in country M. T is economic lifespan of project T, year T from 1 to N, where T equals 0 is the years of installation and start of operation. IT is initial investment cost in period T. OT is operation and maintenance cost in period T. DT is decommissioning cost or scrap value in period T. RM is discount rate in country N. SM is rate energy output in country N. And the annual module degradation factor. Our variable is needed for the LCOE calculation. Can be seen in this equation. Most of the variables used get constant across country, but vary over time. The discount rate Rn and the rate energy output in solar PV system Sn depend on the condition in the country, but do not vary over time.
information per country. LCOE values are highly location specific, but because of regional cost difference and because of the varying strength of the sun, which affects energy output. This is the formula, and this is the different variables. SN is solar yield in country N. IRN is population weighted irradiation value in country N. PR is performance ratio. Okay? IR has been calculated by the authors on the assumption of solar PV system with an optimally oriented fixed tilt. The PR is typically reported at a range from 0.75 to 0.85. This value, number 0.75, is used in developing country, and it's important to say that the paper doesn't give the main information for this formula.
Well, the cost of capital and discount rate per country. The cost of capital varies widely across country for various reasons. To measure the WACC, this equation, in this equation, the WACC N is a weighted average cost of capital in country N. Yeah, the EN is the amount of equity used in financing project in country N. Key EN is the equity rate of return in country N. DN is the amount of debt used in financing project in country N. And key DN is the debt interest rate in country N.
The results are, first, the results suggest that the most attractive countries for continued investment are those with a well-developed financial sector rather than those with the strongest sunshine. And number two, many of the countries where PV development has been quite rapid, including the United States, Spain, Italy, and China, appear as places where the LCOE is relatively low. Thank you.
Just one question. Can you show us the formula? What formula?
Yes.
Are you or does the author assume that there is no taxes? Remember the WACC equation you saw?
This formula
in-
not
in
include
class?
the tax,
What?
but in this explain doesn't show us if that appear.
No mention about
No mention.
topic.
The paper doesn't specific with the data.
I think she's B1. You're B1, right?
Yeah.
Only you?
She's B1. Yeah,
Hey,
I already had a
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Can you wait 1 minute outside?